Okay, what I said everybody was going to do, I was going to get to these garden beds. So what we're going to do is move this out of the way. We'll get to at least one today. And the reason I'm going to start with this one because those that those two, the other two have a arch going over it with this panel here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in by the pond area over there for right now. What I can do is put it right in here. Put it into the last bed over there. I'll bring this up so you can see me. What I'm going to do is going to put this up. See if I can get this up. I got to get a new one. Hopefully it'll stay. I'll show you in a minute. Okay, I got that one up temporarily. That I'm going to replace them with new ones. That's the smaller ones are new ones. Put this stuff, clean this stuff up here. Wait for some of this. We'll go through all this. I have new ones. We'll get some new stuff too in Dollar Tree. You can pick this stuff up. This is with the wind. Get this rake. Everything is coming down. It's a beautiful day today, too. But I'm wearing the hoodie because it's still a little bit chilly for me. But we can work out here. Just like you said it was going to do, it was going to work out here. Must be an accident on the highway because I hear the helicopters. We'll probably see if we can fix this. If not, we get rid of it. Let's get this. This is what we're going to do in the front too. We're going to rake everything up. If you hear noises over there, like helicopter, probably a bad accident on the parkway, or sometimes both directions. Seem to be over there more. So what we'll do is we'll do the entire yard, and again, Dollar Tree, $1.25, $1.25, $1.25. This unscrews. This will go in one of the sheds. I'll have both. And there we'll get another rake. This is a good one. I also like the other one, but this is good too. So let's get this stuff. Which we'll go through all that stuff, see if they work or not. We're gonna get the flowers up and the debris that's here. Of course, we're gonna put more mulch down too, but we'll clean up what we can here. We'll get rid of all this. We'll see what comes up, if anything comes up. If not, we take it down. We'll get to all that behind you on Thursday. We're going to clean up this. What I'm doing is taking most of the dead grass up. We'll use a wire rake and thatch this much better, but this way we get the stuff up now. It's still moist. I have birds around, so we want to get this up. And once we have a few dry days and it's warmer, we will be able to get in here and rake it real good. But this area is where we have all this stuff flying around from the deck and from the flower pots and everything. I want to clean this up. So this is the first area that we'll do 1, 2, 3. And then we'll get to the garden beds. So we'll get to that one today. So by Thursday, we'll have both cleaned up. We'll have all nicely trimmed and everything else. We'll take that, see what we can salvage out of it. If we can't, we'll get rid of the thing that we have there. I have the hose. Will come nice. So we got to get this out. It's all garbage. Now, we'll get to this bed. They're watching me. There's a couple on the roof. They're watching me. We're not going to have much more wind, so I can put this back. Yeah. have a thing for my grappling for use for that, so we'll put that over there. What we'll do is get to this bed today and be able to put all that stuff over there out of the way. We're not putting sprinklers on yet, so mid-March we'll put them on, and at that time we'll put down the pre-emergent, because the ground is moist now, but in case we get another freeze at night, it's going to go down below freezing at night to like 29, 30 degrees. The ground will freeze up again. So by putting this stuff on there, it's useless. It's just going to lay on top. We want it to absorb into the ground. So once the weather does get warm, we will put down a pre-emergent. And it stays warm. If we're going to get that rain, I may do it on Thursday or Friday when we have the rain, or wait till the next bout of rain to make sure that the ground stays unfrozen and we're able to absorb into the ground, because we're not sprinkling yet. Get some of these out. So we'll pick up all this stuff. And so now what we'll do is go over here, we'll fix that shovel too. We go over here, we take this out. Like I said, we're going to get in here and clean up everything. So we cleaned this area where I am right now to a certain point. We'll put this over here like that. And once we get in here, I get all this stuff out of the way by getting in here, over here, we can get to this other stuff. So I want to bring you around so you see me. So what we're going to do is get to all this. See that they're around. They want to get to the bird feeder, but I'm here. So we can take this out, clean this up. This is that bush. I should get gloves, but what we're gonna need is the snips. Let me get the snips. Okay, I got my snips here. And some gloves. I have a ton of these, all different types of work gloves, and I don't use them. This is ripped a little bit, but This is what I could get for now. Like I said, once I clean it up, I'll have a drawer or a pile of them where I know where they are. So now what we want to do is cut these branches, trees down totally. That's one. These are the ones with the thorns. Let's cut it up so we can just rake it up that way, that way, and that way. Okay. So no, this one over here. Again, cut it up, small pieces. So what else do we have over here? This would probably come up, but we got it. We got to go over this. That's shepherd's hook holding this up. Put that over there. This will come up now, right? Yeah. Now we got to get in here. Get these. This is the one. All these. Over at the end. That's one. Got the root that I wanted to do. Get these out. Oh, it's still coming out. Maybe. Yeah, we got it. Got one of my neighbor's balls. Wiffle balls. Let's throw it over. You know what? I'm going to keep it for a while. I'm going to put it over here. What I'll do is I'm going to bring them over to the house, drop them off into the box. I said I would appreciate it if you can try not to get the balls over the fence into my yard. Now we got to get this over here. This mess. This one here. You see this one? We can get this one. And this one. And I think I just broke the fence. Let's try this. There we go. We can get this out. This one. I want to get this out. Out. This is the plan. Like I said, everything out. What we'll do is we'll clean up this, like this, pull all this stuff off. we'll clean it good when we're done. Ready to put it back. We get what we can now. And we got a bunch of stuff. We can get off. So, there's more here. Now we'll just put this aside and we'll work on it when we're ready to put it back. What we'll do is we'll put over here, right here, with this back. We don't have to take that out completely. We can get in there and get everything and go all the stuff over to the corner. So let's see. We can get to this. We can. All right. Now we can put this like this on that, like that, so that we can get to the rest. There we go. Now we can get in here and cut up all the branches and stuff like that. We'll cut these up when we're done. Then we want to get in here and get everything up. So we'll get this entire side cleaned out and completed. I want to show you. We'll get this entire side cleaned out up to there, and then we'll work on that on Thursday. Hopefully get to the other one too. So, but we'll get to it. Now what I want to do is get to this stuff here. I want to get those trees and get all these vines. This first. We'll see what we can get down to over here. Then we'll clean this side first, go back to there, and then we'll get to this. So what I want to do is I want to put all that stuff there, out of the way, so it's not bothering anybody. go. In there. And there's the ball behind it too. So we gotta get to that. I got a ball behind me here too. So I'll get all of them together and get them out. And we'll get in there before it gets warmer, and we'll trim all that back. As you can see, all the stuff over here, right in this corner. So we'll get in there and we'll get it off the shed and everything else, get it down so that it's not bothering us. And then at the end of summer, we'll get to it again, cut it down again. This is the tree. Need the thing I gotta remember that sprinkler head is there. This watch that. I find it amazing that the vine can go around the pole. And if the vine doesn't, it will grow and wave in the breeze and then get caught on a thing and then grow around something else or go right along the ground. How it knows. And it'll be about maybe 3 or 4 inches away from it, and it will catch onto that branch. I find that amazing. That's what we gotta cut. Before we plant here, we'll put down some weed and feed here also. We'll go through all these, cut them up and everything else, and use them for stakes. So now we got rid of a lot of stuff, you see? I'm determined to get this stuff done this year. And we'll leave there for now. These are the handles for the brooms and the rakes and stuff that I have here. Which we will definitely use and strengthen everything. Like now that I can get into the garage, I have the handles and stuff. We'll go through everything. Dig out that, put a new stake in, stuff like that. That's good. Now we have 2 shovels, snow shovels. We'll see which one's good and which one's not, and we'll get rid of one of them. I think one of them's cracked. It looks like it. We'll see. I'll have one for the back and one for the front. Okay, that's cleaned up. Now, of course, we still have this, which I'm going to take care of next, but we got this that I want to get. And we'll get behind there and get all this down. I think we can start next week putting this stuff out. I'll find out. See, I almost tripped over it. Get what we can. Okay. Now, like I said, all this stuff, all this, will get in here too. So let's get to this first. And then what I will do, once I get this all cleaned out, I will get weed and feed and mix it with the topsoil and turn it so that we get some control on the weeds. I want some weeds in there because it does help with roots in the ground. You got to control the weeds, but you can't take all the weeds out. Like this. We want this out because this can strangle the plants. Okay, I'm getting all this stuff out. Okay, now we'll see if what we can get down there, and then we'll get that, and we'll get the weeds up. So let's try this. I'll show you what I do to kill these off. Once we get everything done, we'll see if they're coming back, which they probably will. Make a fresh hole. Split it, and we put salt or stuff to kill it off. Like you spray the weed killer right on it. And this one. We'll spray it with weed killer right on it and see if we can get it killed off. I'll show you that when we get everything done. So now we're going to get the weeds out of the bed. Okay. I'm going to rake up the rest, and then we'll put on this, and we'll clean up that. I'll be right back. Okay, I raked all the stuff up there. Now, I'm going to use this to dig up the weeds. And then what we'll do is we'll put some topsoil down here, rake this up good, and put weed and feed down with it when we get all 3 beds cleaned up. So now, this is handy. You get 1 or 2 handles that screw from Dollar Tree, and they have this rake. I believe it's orange. This was left out, so it's turned yellow. I believe it's the same as the shovel. Let's see if we can get this off. Yeah, we can. It's coming. Hopefully. If not, yeah, it's coming. See? We put that over there. We take this, we shove it in there, and we turn it. Or you can get a broom handle for each, but I would get like 1 or 2, maybe 3. Get all the tools like this and put them on there when you're going to use the one tool. Get all 3 tools out with you. Have the rake or this or whatever on it. Put them down on the ground. Do what you're going to do, and then just change it. And you don't have to have like 50 different handles. There we go. So now what we're going to do is just do this. You want to get this up. Just not tight enough yet. But you get the idea. Get this out over here. I'm trying to get the leaves from over here. We'll get this out when we're ready to put the topsoil down. All we're doing is scraping the weeds off said, we'll put some weed and feed down, and that's it. I find some method. So it's basically just getting the weeds out. Top dressing it. Not going to get them all, but you get about 80% of the weeds. And like I said, some weeds are good for the plants. It gets roots in the ground, and it does help. All right. This bed is cleaned. Now what I got to do is take this off again. No, I don't have to. I have this one here. And we'll get to this. And we'll call it a day. What's in here? Regular junk just can go out tomorrow night. This is cracked. Another planter. I want to get this out. So like I said, I got 90% of the weeds out. The birds are scalping out the area. I guess they're ready to go in. It's getting late and I have to go somewhere. I want to get this done. So we'll finish up this, we'll do this, and we'll take care of this tomorrow morning. Like I said, this is for this area over here in the front. Okay. We'll get all this tomorrow. Here. Pick this up tomorrow. I got the area cleaned up. I'm going to leave this until later. And then we'll get to this tomorrow before I get to the garage. And we will work on the garage tomorrow. And we will sweep it out, wash it down. I have all those for things, so now we'll put this over here. And that's it. One bed down. What we'll do is we'll put the mesh all around again, and once we get all 3 beds done, we'll trim them with that flashing, the plastic edging. They'll look nice around the bed. We'll make sure the wood is good in the ground, and then we'll get to the other 2 tomorrow. So don't forget to like comment, subscribe, and don't forget to ding that bell. When you ding the bell, it lets you know that when I post a video or I go live. And by clicking the like button, that lets everybody know you're liking what you see. So that's it for today. This is Lawn and Garden Tuesday. We'll uh, discuss this on Thursday about the grass and everything else on the Garden Thursday. Of this Lawn and Garden, we rake the lawn. We're not putting anything down yet until the uh, weather warms up completely. And once that does, we can do the bed as all the beds as well and get stuff in the ground. I want to make sure the ground stays soft. So if I put stuff on it now and the ground freezes, it's not going to serve any purpose. I got to let it soak into the ground. If it was snowing and then it was going to get warm again, or snow and rain, I think, but it's going to be intermittent and I can't trust it. That's my opinion. My opinion. So I'll see you in the next video. Till then, Stephen F. signing off. Live tonight, 9:35 Eastern, 8:35 Central, 7:35 Mountain, 6:35 Pacific. I'll see you then. Bye for now. Don't forget the thumbs up and down below.